This is the third day of my 2023 training split. It is the pull day, so we're focusing on back and some biceps. So let's get started. A little bit of a quick warm up and then we will crack on with the first exercise, which is going to be the T-bar row. So we found ourselves a lovely T-bar row. The reason why I like T-bar row is because you have the chest support. So you don't have to put yourself in a position where you're relying upon your core strength to keep your body fixed in place. Usually a lot of people tend to fatigue in their lower back first before their upper back fatigues. Grip positioning, it's really up to you and what part of your back you want to focus on. Today and for the following 4 or 5 weeks, I want to focus more on my lats, so we will be going with the narrow grip. First set is a little bit of a warm-up one. So just getting everything prepared, firing up the back muscles, initiating with the working muscle, which is the lats. So we'll retract first and then pinch. Relax, retract, pinch. Relax and pinch. So we're going to do 3 working sets, 8 reps each. Tempo, nothing too crazy, 2 seconds down, 1 second pause at the bottom. I'm going to pull up. And we're not squeezing at the top for too long. We still want to get the squeeze though, but we don't need to hold it. Next exercise we're doing is we're going to do a single arm pull down variation. There's many ways you could do this. You could do it with a cable, get on your knee, cable crossover machine, just pull it down. Or if you have the appropriate apparatus, we can do a single arm pull down plate loaded machine. Anyway, press it down, knees in position, hand here. Initiate the movement by pulling shoulder back, like that. That's how we move it. And then drive with the elbow. So reverse pec deck, what we're gonna do, lean forward ever so slightly, push your shoulders forward, and we want to try and keep our scapula fixed in position, keeping the shoulders fixed in position. And imagine that you're just trying to create the biggest arc possible with your hands. So you're constantly pushing out as far as you possibly can do, okay? We're trying to minimize the amount of back engagement and just focus on the rear delts. Next one we're going to do is single arm cable row. If you wanted to sub this with another one, you could do a single arm hammer row. Basically, what we're going to do now is a single arm row. But I suggest you do the single arm cable row. 1 arm at a time, you get a really good range of motion, great squeeze, and it just gives you more time to focus on one side at a time. As well, we can iron out any imbalances. So as I mentioned, the left side was feeling a bit funky on the pull down. I'm going to start with the left side. So torso upright. I'm going to drive my elbow into my hip. That felt like an absolute day and age setting that up. We'll be doing a superset now with some trap work and bicep work. So we'll do some shrugs. Ideally, if your gym has it, the hex bar, because it's putting your arms and hands in a position which is most natural for you to elevate and depress. When the bar's out in front of you, it restricts it. If it's behind, it restricts it. If it's neutral side by side, all the way up, all the way down. If you can't do the hex bar, maybe use dumbbells or a machine. Barbell's not the end of the world. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go straight on to bicep curl. 3-second negative. Now with the bicep curl, I would recommend using an easy bar, a little bit more joint friendly for the elbows, but I'm an absolute savage, so I'll be using a straight bar. No, I'm not savage really. My elbows are absolutely fine, so a little bit of straight bar work is no problemo. Make sure you put it down safely, keeping your spine neutral. Last exercise of the day is the notorious dumbbell preacher curl. Again, probably one of my favorite bicep exercises, purely because it keeps yourself locked in position. There's no cheating. So we're going to destroy the biceps. 10 reps each arm. We will have 60-second rest in between both arms. As always, start with the weaker arm. And then last set, we'll just take it to failure with some assisted reps. My right bicep is a little bit more dominant, so we'll start with the left. Make sure your elbow is pointing downwards. Don't curl at an angle. Your elbow ain't gonna like that. 2, 3. Ah, yes. Done. 1 hour, 10 minutes. Sounds about right. What more can I say? That is my complete split. So what I'll do, as I said before, the 4th day, which is tomorrow, will be my rest day. I'll try as much as possible just to focus on recovery. So keeping the heart rate low, minimizing strain. Maybe I'll do a little bit of cardio, low intensity, steady state cardio, just to increase the step count and keep the calorie expenditure high. And just also to keep the good habits in place. So core, again, I could do some extra core on cars if I wanted to on that day, but at the moment I don't really need to. I've done core on the push day, so to be honest, I'm still feeling it a little bit from the push day, so that is that. If you want to get involved with the app, I suggest you do so on the website thirstofficial.com. It'll be the best investment you make of 2023 for sure. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the other 2 videos if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.